Good evening and assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to BFA's On The Ball show, your weekly update of everything that is BFA. And as usual, we've had another busy week and lots been going on, down at Wanstead, as well as Mile End, where we have our academy going on a weekly basis. And also, more importantly, we have the Tower Hamlets Youth League at Mile End and down at Vicky Park now, where the kids are playing. So let's talk about the Tower Hamlets Youth League in the second segment and the third segment. But what's more important right now to us, as you may have seen, is that we have the Sporting Academy children. Under 8s are on, I think, or are they under 9s? What age group are you guys? Under 9s. So we're going to talk to the under 9s. On the show today, to my left, as many of you already seen, we have Tasnim Mia. Welcome, Tasnim.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah.
Good. We have Joe and Matt Pugh. Welcome, boys. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Good. Loving the new tops, by the way. We can talk about that in a second. And also to my right, we have Nicola Pugh, the mother of Joe and Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So listen, it's always good to have kids on. We've made this segment specifically for the kids. Now we're going to get Tower Hamlets Youth kids on. We're going to get the Sporting Academy boys. We've had a nice mix. This week we've got the under 9s on. And Tasnim, I want to come to you first. Tell us a bit about you and how long you've been involved with Sporting Bengal Academy.
I've been involved since I was 6 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'm 8.
Okay, so 2 years. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me a bit about Sporting Bengal when it first started to where it is now, and has it changed much?
First, when I came, I was shy a little bit, and now I've been playing football, and I'm not shy anymore, and I get to show my skills to everyone.
Oh, okay. And what position do you play?
Goalie and strike.
Goalie and strike. Okay, so in one end you're keeping them out, and in another end you're trying to put them in the back of the goal. Have you scored many this season? No.
No,
okay.
I'm in goal.
Are you in goal? How many games have you been playing in goals?
Since the season started.
Oh,
I think.
okay. I thought you had a goalkeeper under 9s. No problem. We'll talk about that in a sec. Joe, you all right?
Yeah.
You're a little star of the under 9s, aren't you? Have you scored? How many have you scored this season yet?
13.
13 goals. How many games have you played?
7.
7. Okay. Did you play today?
Yeah.
What position do you play? Striker, I'm assuming.
I'm a striker and left wing.
And left wing. Okay. All right. And Matt, what about you? Do you play with the under 9s? No, who are you with?
Under 8.
Under 8s. And did you play today? What was the score? Do you remember? Not to worry, don't worry about it. What position do you play?
Forward and goalie.
Oh, all right, you're right. The right selection here. Nicola, tell us a bit about the boys yourself. I know you've been a very strong fan of the Sporting Bengal Academy.
Yeah, since the beginning.
From the onset, you've had the boys come in. And, from your perspective, tell us a bit about Sporting Bengal. You've been coming for 2 years now. In terms of its progression, where it was to where we are now, and how much it's changed.
Oh, it has changed. It's more structured now. I can't fault it. When it first started, we had so many children, but then a lot of them, they appeared not to be really interested. But the group that we've got now, in all the different age groups, are committed. They've been there. I think they're a fabulous bunch of boys.
Okay.
I really enjoy watching all of them play. But it's more structured, so friendly. The older ones help the younger ones. It is progressed.
Okay.
It's come a long way in the...
Well, I'm pleased to hear that the academy's progressed. But what about your kids? Now, you've got 2 boys, so you'll be able to really give a fair judgment, and an honest one, I guess. I'm not going to ask you to make things up. But in terms of Joe's, because Joe's played elsewhere before, and it's not a small club. He's played at Senrab. So for you to leave Senrab and bring your boy to Sporting Bengal, that's quite a bold decision. Has it paid off?
Yeah. Oh, immensely, yeah. He's come on leaps and bounds because the coaching that they get, I can't think of the word.
Have they had? I know they've had a fair at the academy. We've had different numbers, but it's been quite consistent. There's not been that much change as you would expect, maybe in other clubs. But we've been going for nearly 3 years. The boys started initially. I know. Who was their initial first coach when they first started?
You was.
Was it me? Because
Yeah.
I came on. Yes, I wasn't there that long. I was there probably 6 months. I think we had them for 6 months, and then I moved on to the under 12s, didn't I? But since then, right now you've got Mika, and he's been around for a while now.
Yeah.
With the boys. And Mika, tell us a bit about Mika, because obviously you're there most weeks and you know Mika fairly well now.
Yeah, he's quite fair. He's strict. He's firm. You can talk to him if you've got any concerns or anything, and he takes it on board. But they listen to him, and he's working them really well.
Okay, but in terms of from a parent's perspective, what are you looking for in a coach? If you've moved your kids from a decent, respected club to Sporting Bengal, first of all, why? And secondly, in your opinion, for those parents that are watching out there, what does make a good coach? For you, from your perspective, from a parent's perspective.
The reason why I moved both of them was because Tazim and there's 3 other boys that were all with Simrab. There were about 5 of us, weren't there? And then we moved over because they weren't getting anywhere with. It was the same old. It wasn't consistent. Half the time we didn't have a coach. We didn't know who was doing the training, where we were going or anywhere. But with the academy and the coaches there, even though we've had a few changes, they've always been. They get the best out of and that's what I want. I want someone to coach them who can see their potential and pull that out of them.
Okay, and that's the idea. The idea that every child within a period of time we see some kind of development. And I like to think, especially with the 3 boys that are sat here, they're our shining example of what they were, and now they're playing in the leagues, and like I said, they're a beacon for us. And these guys, this is the future of Sporting Bengal. And in the coming years, in the next couple of years, hopefully, as they get bigger, as they get stronger, we will arrange academy games like we've done with the older groups, and give them the opportunities to hopefully shine and get the opportunities at pro clubs. And that's what we want, and that's the idea. Right, okay, we're gonna come back to you boys in a second. We do have a short clip. It's for the audience out there. It's a few of our lads down at the academy have been going to QPR over the last few months, and on Tuesday, and that's every Thursday night, they've been attending for the Advanced Development Centre. 5 of the boys have been going, and up until recently, they've been doing really well. And we just gotta, like I say, literally, it's a couple of minutes. Sit back and enjoy, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the QPR lads, and we're going to talk about more about the 3 lads to my left. So enjoy. See you in 2 minutes. Okay, welcome back, guys. That was just a little bit of a flavour as to what happens on a Thursday night down at Wembley, where the Acre Academy, where the boys train with QPR Advanced Development Centre. We did get a bit of good news this week. They've been going for maybe 3 months now. There was going to come a stage where they have a cut-off point and they will start selecting kids for the next phase. The under-13s academy is being rebuilt down at QPR. They are desperately looking for good, talented kids. And we had 5 boys down at the academy, and all 5 of them have gone through to the next round, so been selected. So that's good news for them. And also potentially, there's 2 of the boys, I can't name them. They're very, very keen, and with the possibility of them getting signed for the academy. Unfortunately, Adil's not in the picture that you're seeing on the screen in front of you as well, but he's one of the other boys as well on there. So good luck, fingers crossed to them boys. Like I said, they do make the trek down to QPR on a Thursday, most Thursday evenings. So we'll be keeping a close eye and see how they develop. So well done to Raul, well done to Fahim, Wires, Adil and Tanvir for the represent the Sporting Bengal Academy under 13s, and also well done to a great result today, because you won 3-2 back on winning ways in the Essex Junior League, the Red League. Goal scorers were Omar, congratulations, scoring 2 goals, and as you saw, one of the headers from that game as well as Adil. So well done, boys. Hopefully see you guys at training on Thursday. Right, back to you boys on my left. Tass, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a footballer when you get older?
Yes.
Who do you want to play for?
I would like to play for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid? Okay, at least you aim high. How would you feel if you could get into one of the academy teams? Let's say if a scout was to come and watch you, do you think how how easy do you think it is to become a footballer in your mind? Is the journey easy, or do you think it's really hard?
Really hard.
Why? What are the qualities that you need to become a footballer?
Passing, moving, when you get opportunity to score, you score. You don't go more outside and hit it, or you might go outside. Okay.
What about you, Joe? Do you think you need to be really hard working? You need to be really motivated? You need to work really hard in training? You think that's important as well? Because you guys have started really young, and for those kids out there that are watching, have you got a message for any kids that are watching right now who are thinking about joining Sporting Bengal Academy, but they're not quite sure? Do you think it's a good idea that they should come to the Sporting Academy?
Yeah.
Why?
To learn football.
Yeah.
Play and enjoy.
Play and enjoy. That's the important thing, isn't it? Yeah. Matthew, you've not said much. Do you enjoy Sundays? What's the best thing about playing football? Do you like scoring goals? Yeah. You're very quiet, Matthew. You're not this quiet on a Thursday night when I'm watching you running around. Hey? Joe, is he this quiet at home? No, he's not, is he? All right, listen, what do you want to do? Who do you want to play for?
I want to play for Manchester City, but if I can't play for them, I'll play for Barcelona.
Okay, that's all right. They're 2 decent clubs, we'll give you that one. Matthew, who do you want to play for?
Man United.
Man United? Another Londoner who supports Man United. You're not allowed to support Man United, you live in London. I can support Man United, but I don't. Nicola, right, okay. In terms of your aspirations for them growing up as they're getting older, as a parent, how much time do you put in and dedication does it actually take for you as a parent to get involved and work with these kids on a weekly basis?
Not a lot really. It's Thursdays,
Sundays
and Sundays.
But in terms of parental participation from a Sporting Bengal perspective, from when it first started to where we are now, has it changed much?
Yeah, there's more parents that get involved, especially now we're playing in the league. So there is more parent commitment. Not so much on a Thursday. They don't stay with the children anymore. They go and come back and collect them. But there should be more.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be nice if there was more.
But describe the atmosphere on a Sunday, because you'd expect it to be. What is it like? Where do you play first of all, and what's the atmosphere like?
We play at Newbury Park, and the atmosphere is brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, we all support our children. We all give them encouragement and that, and we all of us are so proud of them. Especially today's match was just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, tell us a bit more about today's match, because the boys, both teams had a good result
Yeah.
today, didn't they?
The under-9s played absolutely, but T was in goal.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't
And under
fault him.
9s is what? It's 7 aside? Still?
7 aside, yeah.
Okay.
But they won 5-2.
Okay. Is that their first win of this? How have they been getting on this season?
Started off a bit wobbly.
Yeah.
But they drew last week, and they won a good win today.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're progressing each week. They're
Well, that's the important thing, isn't it?
and it's only been 5-6 matches.
Brilliant.
So they are. You can see the determination in them and their enjoyment. They're getting involved and they're enjoying it more.
Okay. All right, guys. If you're not footballers, which I'm sure you will be, I hope you are, and you're playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid. If you can't play for Barcelona, Real Madrid and Man United, what do you want to do when you get older?
I would like to be a doctor.
A doctor? Blimey, okay, that's good. Aim high. What you?
I would like to be a manager.
A what?
A manager.
A manager of a football team? All right, maybe Sporting Bengal, eh? Who knows? Yeah, and what about Mr. Man United? What do you want to do?
Manager.
You want to be managing Man United, don't you? Ah, okay, good stuff, good stuff. All right, listen. Now all of you've got Matthew. Who's your coach?
Nathan.
Nathan. Do you want to give him a little message? What's he like? Is he a nice coach? Yeah. Did he shout at you on a Sunday? No, he doesn't shout at you, does he? Do you want to say hello to him on the screen? I'm sure he's watching. Look at that camera and just wave at him. There you go. So as much you're going to get, Nathan, from him. Nathan's going to be telling you off. It's going to be said today on Thursday. He's going to be surprised that you don't. You're absolutely so. I'm shocked. I'm surprised.
So am I.
Yeah.
And I bring him here all the time.
Yeah. And what about you two? Your coach is Mika, but your manager is who? Tell us a bit about your manager.
His daddy.
And who's his dad?
Manager.
Who's your daddy?
Manic.
Manik.
Manic.
Manik. Okay. And how long has your dad been managing you?
I think 2 years.
Okay. So listen, for those that don't know, Manik is also the coordinator for the Sporting Bengal Academy. Puts a lot of time and effort. He's sat in the background of there. Along with Carol Bay and down on our BFA MC, one other member of our MC, two gentlemen who put a lot of time and effort into BFA and stay out of the limelight and just get on with their day-to-day jobs. And like I say, this is a voluntary job, guys, so I appreciate everything. I'm sure everybody else does. Do you want to say a big thank you to your dad and to your coach? Tell him thank you on the screen.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. And listen, all the coaches from Sporting Bengal, that's David, Mika, Nathan, Sanabai, and Hakim, who helps out as well, and also Manik, of course. A big thank you from everybody, from all the kids at Sporting Bengal, and the three of the boys sat here, and obviously from yourself as well, Nicola.
Yeah,
unfortunately, we're out of time for this first segment. It's always a pleasure to have the little kids in the studio and talking about Sporting Bengal and everything that is football and the future. So guys, Tasnim, Joe, Matthew, thank you very much. You're going to go home and go to bed. You've got school tomorrow. All right, so hopefully we'll have you on the show sometime soon again. Good luck for the rest of the season, and I'll see you on Thursday night. Nicola, thanks very much. It's been a pleasure having you on. Hopefully we'll see you soon. All right, good luck for the rest of the season. Okay, guys, that's it for the first segment. When we come back, we're going to be talking CFL and First Division and Premiership action down at Wanstead, and we've got a couple of guests with a difference. So join us after the break, where we'll be talking adult football. See you in 2 minutes. Assalamu alaikum.